Hi. Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel around the world. And this time, don't you dare skip the first 3 seconds. Because what you're about to see is not just a comeback. This is a signal that's heating up the K-pop industry, dividing fandoms, and making the world start to ask, what is BTS really preparing? March 2026 is not an ordinary month. This is a moment when a song titled Swim changed the emotions of millions of people within hours. And most surprisingly, all eyes are focused on one figure, Kimtaehyung. Why does this visual feel different? Why do the lyrics make us feel uncomfortable? And who is the mysterious figure that briefly appears in the video? In this video, we will uncover facts, theories, and hidden sides that not everyone realizes. So make sure you watch until the end, because at the end, there's a detail that could change the way you see Swim forever. As additional important information, in this video, we also present the complete BTS live schedule across different countries around the world. Everything is shown in detail, so ARMY in every time zone won't miss this historic moment. In this video, we will discuss key points you must know. The global explosion of Swim in March 2026 is not just a comeback, but a phenomenon shaking the global music industry. A deep analysis of the visuals and emotional meaning brought by Kimtaehyung, who manages to capture all attention without many movements. The hidden meaning behind the lyrics, often referred as a reflection of a mad world that relates to many people's lives today. The psychological power of the song that provokes emotion, makes listeners think, and even feel uncomfortable. The Weverse live moment featuring Kimtaehyung alongside Jungkook, Suga, Jimin RM, and Jin that shows the global power of ARMY. We will also break down Taehyung's luxury fashion, from jackets to boots worth thousands of dollars, that become part of the visual storytelling, and the mystery of the female figure in the video that remains unrevealed and continues to spark global speculation. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And most importantly, help this video go viral so the world can continue to see the kindness and extraordinary influence of Kimtaehyung. March 2026. What just happened is not merely a music release, not just a comeback, but an explosion that shakes emotions, logic, and even the identity of its listeners. The world seems forced to pause for a moment, staring at the same point, before being pulled into something much deeper. March 2026 didn't just come and go, it exploded. The world seemed to pause as BTS once again shook the global music scene with their latest release that instantly captured attention, Swim. Within hours after being released on HYB's official channel, the song soared to tens of millions of views. This is not just a number, this is a signal, a confirmation that this is not just a comeback. This is a global phenomenon forcing the world to look again at who BTS really are at the peak of their game. The spotlight inevitably turns sharply toward one figure, Kimtaehyung. In cinematic, almost silent visuals, he doesn't need many movements to command all attention. His gaze feels like it pierces through the screen, cold, deep, yet filled with an unexplainable turbulence. Sitting in a black leather jacket, Taehyung is not just appearing as an idol. He transforms into a narrator of emotion, delivering feelings that perhaps words cannot express. He doesn't shout, but in his silence, millions feel heard. Swim itself is not an ordinary song. It is a sharp metaphor about drowning, not in water, but in feelings, in the chaos of the world, in uncertain love. The lyrics flow like an unstoppable current, pulling listeners into a dark yet honest space of reflection. Lines like, "I just want to dive" sound simple, but behind them lies a human desire to escape the pressure of reality. The mad world feels too real, too close, and perhaps too painful to ignore. This is the psychological power of Swim. It doesn't try to comfort, it provokes discomfort. The song makes listeners stop, think, and maybe even feel angry. Why does this song feel so personal? Why does it feel like it speaks directly to hidden wounds? BTS, through this work, doesn't provide answers. Instead, they throw questions and let the world search for its own meaning. Meanwhile, even before the official release, the atmosphere had already heated up through a Weverse live broadcast. Members like Jungkook, Suga, Jimin RM, and Jin appear to greet fans from all over the world. army gathered across time zones, creating a collective moment that is hard to explain logically. This is not just digital interaction. This is proof that BTS has gone beyond being a music group and has become a global cultural force. On the other hand, another detail that captured attention is the fashion aspect, especially worn by kimtaehyung. In the Swim music video, he wears a slim-cut black leather jacket estimated between $1,500 to $3,000, paired with minimalist white inner costing around $100 to $400. His dark slim-fit pants range from $500 to $1,200, while the white boots, serving as a strong visual statement, are estimated at $800 to $1,500. The total look reaches approximately $2,900 to $6,000, reflecting the global fashion standard attached to him. In more artistic water-themed scenes, Taehyung's outfit becomes even more exclusive. A black costume with ornament details is estimated to be a custom design by HYB's styling team, valued between $2,000 to $5,000. Here, clothing is no longer just visual support, but an integral part of the emotional narrative. Interestingly, a clear contrast appears during his Weverse Live. Wearing a premium hoodie priced between $300 to $1,000, casual pants worth $400 to $1,200, and shoes up to $1,500, his total look ranges from $1,200 to $3,500. More relaxed, more approachable, yet still maintaining an exclusive aura. This is not accidental. This is a crafted narrative, showing two sides, a global star and an ordinary human. However, the element that sparks the most curiosity is the appearance of a female figure in the video. She appears briefly, almost like a shadow, but enough to trigger massive speculation. Until now, her identity has not been confirmed by HYB. Is she real, or just a symbol of a place to breathe, implied in the lyrics? This ambiguity becomes a strength, fueling discussions, theories, and debates among fans. In the end, Swim proves one undeniable thing. BTS has not just returned, they have come to redefine industry standards. And at the center of it all, kimtaehyung stands as the emotional core, a magnet pulling the world's attention without needing to shout. Now, the question is no longer about how successful this song will be. The question is, how deep are you willing to dive? Because maybe, without realizing it, we have all already drowned and don't want to return to the surface. And now, we arrive at the most uncomfortable point. Because after everything we've seen, one question still lingers. Is this really just a song or a message deliberately hidden by BTS for the world? March 2026 has proven it. This is not just a comeback. This is a moment that shakes emotions, logic, and even the way we see music itself. And at the center, kimtaehyung stands with almost no voice, yet is heard the loudest. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this content. But if you don't, feel free to skip, because Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. But one thing is certain, what happened today is not over yet. What do you think? Is Swim just an ordinary piece of art or a major signal that not everyone has realized yet? Write your thoughts in the comments, because your theory might be the missing piece of the puzzle. Stay tuned for the latest updates only on Taehyung Lovers. Keep following every update about kimtaehyung, because every step he takes is not just news, but history in the making. Thank you, and see you again.